How would you describe your personality? Some would say they are introvert, extrovert, caring, analytical, aggressive, cheerful, melancholic and so on. There is one personality description I have not heard anyone say, and that is, lover of God. God has given us His commandments on how we should live our lives. The first and greatest commandment is have no other gods, as there is only one God. We may think it is easy to fulfill this commandment. After all, it seems we just need to acknowledge that there is only one God. But to fully obey this command, we need to show it through our actions and not just have an opinion. We do this by loving God with all our heart, with all our soul and with all our mind. I can understand what it means to love God with all our heart. The heart represents our desire, and to love God with all our heart means we desire for God above worldly things like money, love of people, enjoyments in life, etc. I can also understand what it means to love God with all our mind. The mind represents what we think, and to love God with all our mind means we think about God all the time, for ways to worship and to serve Him. What I find hard to understand is what it means to love God with all our soul. What is our soul and how can we get it to love God? I come to the conclusion that the soul is a person's inner being. It can be represented by the personality, which in turn will tell you who the person truly is. How do you tell a person's personality? By observing the person's behavior and the things the person talks about. So to love God with all our soul means we have to have a personality of loving God. And if we have this personality, other people will know it from our actions and our words. Do you love God with all your soul? What actions have you done and what words have you spoken to show you love God? Do you only have one God in your life, and are you fulfilling God's greatest commandment for you? Every weekend, a new story will be published here. These stories come with a call for action, for faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. The action for this week is, have no other gods. If you can do this, tap on the do icon below.